Hello you guys, and welcome to part 2 of my Thrifting in the Desert vlogs. I am out and about. It's evening time. My husband and I went to dinner and he's watching a basketball game, and there's a Goodwill down the street, pardon the noise, and I'm doing my favorite thing, walking along busy roads in search of thrift stores. So I am gonna hit this Goodwill that's right around the corner and see what we find. My jaw dropped when I saw this 4-foot tall painting of Queen Elizabeth. I love this Capiz shell table lamp base. I don't love the shade, but the base is in good condition. It's $19.99, so I would probably replace the shade, but otherwise it's in really good condition. This little painting is also very cute. I love the colors, and it's signed and only $5.99. I have been wanting a freestanding coat rack to put in our entryway at home. So if this was a store near my house, I would definitely be buying this. It's this bentwood style, and I like the wood stain on it too. It is in excellent condition and only $19.99. As you can see, they have a lot of Native American and Southwestern style artwork here at this store. I love the colors of this piece, and it has this like 3D kind of vibe to it, and it's only $13.99. Here we have another mid-century modern ice bucket. This time, this one is wrapped in wood. There is some damage, but I love the mix of wood and brass. This is real brass on the handle, and it's actually really clean. This was probably amazing in its glory days. It is $13.99, which I feel like is ridiculous for the amount of damage that this has. But like I said, it was probably beautiful in its glory days. I've actually been seeing a couple of these glass swan bowls. They are pretty valuable at around $40. I don't know why Goodwill is asking $35. That seems ridiculous for Goodwill. And this decanter is missing its top and its matching glasses, but if it had those, it would be extremely valuable as well. That's pretty much all that caught my eye in the houseware section, so let's head over to clothing, shoes, and accessories. Most of what I'm seeing so far is pretty picked over, and there's a lot of cheap material on these shelves. These stood out to me though, so I have to inspect them a little closer and see if they're worth anything. They are asking $25, but I have a feeling that they're designer, and when I pull up the brand, these shoes retail for anywhere from $200 to $600. I love the color of these sweat shorts, and I have been wanting to get a couple new pairs for this summertime. This is brand new with tags, but They are asking $13, which I feel like I may as well just buy new. I also love this vintage skirt. It's kind of an ivory or light yellow color, and it's only $7.99. This plaid blazer is incredible. I love the neutral tones here in the pattern, and it looks like it might even fit me. Let's see how much it is. Okay, $20. No, thank you. This one also looks promising. I like the mix of browns here, and there's like a suede collar with a subtle brown pattern on the main part of the jacket. It is in beautiful condition, but this one too is $20. Is this a Noah's Ark sweater? I have never seen anything like this. It is a work of art, and it's showing only the backs of the animals loading into the ark. How much is it? Okay, $10. And what brand is this? Okay, it looks vintage, but it says made in Italy. How peculiar. Here is another long floral dress that is nostalgic for me. I love this style and I love the tones, but I would likely never wear it. And I love that it ties in the back. It's $10.99. This cardigan is really cute. It's actually a really pretty pink color that's not reading well on the camera. And I love the mismatched buttons. I can't tell if it is vintage or if it's fast fashion. There aren't really any tags on the inside of it. This is quite possibly the most elegant thing I've ever seen at a thrift store. The quality of the material and the buttons is unlike any other. I have never seen something so beautiful, but oh my gosh, it's $33. This actually fits me perfectly. This is like literally made for me. Even the sleeve length is perfect. I love the suede collar. I just don't love that this is $20. Like, do I need this? I like the length too. The length is really good. Okay, one more thing. This is it buttoned up. See how it fits me perfectly? I just don't know what pants I would wear with it. Like, I almost wish I had brown suede pants to go with it, but I don't know. It also has the suede detailing here on the pockets, which is just so cool. Overall, I did not like that store. It was fun to look at a thrift store in a different area. However, this one was filled with mostly just like fast fashion items, which made me feel like these were like items that had been worn one time at Coachella that people just like abandoned at the thrift store or something. It is the next morning and we are gonna go grab some coffee and breakfast, and then we'll probably stop by a couple of thrift stores. There's a couple of like vintage consignment stores between our coffee place and our hotel, so we'll probably check those out if they're open, and then we're gonna plan on going out again later today. Here we are at Consign Design. We can already tell that it is going to be amazing. Let's go in and see what they have. As I'm sure most of you know, consignment stores are different and a little more high-end and curated compared to a thrift store. So these lamps, for instance, are $210 each, which is a good price for a vintage high-quality piece, but obviously it's more expensive than a lamp would be at a thrift store. I love this little bamboo accent chair. It is only $395, which again is more expensive than it would be at a typical thrift store, but at a store like this, made of high quality vintage materials, it is a really good deal. And just think about it. You could buy a similar piece, same thing with this side table, off of a place like Wayfair, but it's going to be made of a lot cheaper materials and isn't going to last a lifetime like the pieces in this store have. I am spotting countless pieces of iconic mid-century and postmodern artwork in this store. There is just so much fun stuff to look at. I know they can be controversial in the interior design world, but I, for one, have always loved glass dining tables. They're just so sleek and modern and work well with nearly any style or color of dining chair. This is the sold area, and I can't go back here, but this little coffee table caught my eye. It is so fun. I've always loved lucite furniture and accessories, so this little vignette back here is quite the eye candy for me. Look at how chunky this delicious little table is, and these chairs. I've never seen anything like that before. Now we're heading right next door to this little strip mall. It looks like there are a few stores here, and we're going to start at Delaneys Antiques and Fine Art. This place is a lot smaller than the last, but it is filled to the brim with small accessories and dishware, things like lamps and decor, you name it. So much good stuff to look at. I've been really loving tapestries lately, and I love the color on this one. It's nice and thick too. Let's check out one more store in this little strip mall. This one is called Above All Consignments. I was talking to the owner of this store, and she said that most of these pieces come in from people that bought a desert house that came furnished, and after living with it for a while, they decide it's not really their style, so they bring it here to try to sell it. We went back to the hotel for some pool time, and now we are going to JC's Cafe for a little lunch break before we hit some more thrift stores. After walking from lunch, we finally made it to Revival's thrift store. Let's go see what they have. I've already spent some time looking through the clothing section, and this was the only piece that caught my eye. I believe it's $5 and would be considered a sleeveless blouse, but it's not vintage, so I'm going to think about it. Now the fun stuff. I'm really excited to look through the furniture section because it looks massive. This area appears to be new furniture, so I'm really not sure how this thrift store works because there's a whole other section too that is definitely older used furniture, and this stuff is seemingly brand new. Now this right here is literally what my dreams are made of. Look at all of this amazing vintage furniture. I am always drawn to this chartreuse color, and I just love it with that chocolatey brown wood stain. This chair is a little bit damaged on the arm, but these are still so beautiful. Now what do we have here? Is this literally something you just hang on the wall? It says heavy wood with shelves. I could imagine this hanging on a wall, maybe in this direction, with some plants drooping down off of those little shelves. That could be kind of cute. Now I'm in the dishware section, and there is this entire set of Mikasa dishware with these cherry blossoms on them. They are in such good vintage condition, and I just love those color tones. They're asking $75 for the entire set. These speckly plates are also really pretty, and they have so many of them. They actually feel more plasticky than porcelain or ceramic, and they are $2 a piece. Yes to these beautiful bowls. Look at those colors, and they say made in Italy. And on top of that, they are only $2 a piece, but there are 5 instead of 6, which is kind of a bummer. You guys know I have to stop and take a look at these watermelon plates. There are at least 8 here, and the bottom is all carved up and signed. Does anyone know what any of this says or what it means? They are only $3 a piece. This is our last stop of the trip, Angel View, a different location from the last one I showed you. Let's go in and see what they have. The furniture and houseware section is looking pretty sparse, so let's move on to the clothing and accessories. I love the colors and pattern on this lightweight scarf, and it's only $4.99. Powder blue is a color I always love wearing, and I love that this is a short sleeve, it ties in the back, and it seems to be sort of a sheer linen material, and I really like the stitching on the front. Green is my favorite color, and Sarah is my name, so I am definitely at least gonna try this on, especially because it's only $5.99. This striped little crop short sleeve sweater is also beautiful. I love that little button detail in the back, and this is also only $5.99. I am definitely going to be trying on this vintage Tommy Hilfiger tee. It is so nostalgic to me. And again, another shirt for $5.99. Let's go try these on and see how they fit. This is a bit of a different dressing room, but I do like this green top. It fits me pretty well. It's just a little stretched out from the hanger. Let's see. Get a better feel for the texture there. I do really like this. I really wanted to love this blue top, but it is really wide in the shoulders, and I don't love how it puckers in the back when you tie it. So I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I like this shirt, I just don't feel like I need it, especially for full price. It's $5.99, but it is very cute and fun. We are back home now, and I realized I never showed you what I got from that last thrift store. I did end up getting the green top. It's all wrinkly from being scrunched in my suitcase, but I love this, and I'm excited to wear it this summer. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. And then I did get this Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I was kind of undecided about it in the store, but then I realized I do have a sweatshirt that's kind of similar vibe and color that I wear all the time throughout the fall and winter, and I thought this would be kind of like the spring summer version of that sweatshirt. So it'll probably be mostly like a lounge around the house, or just kind of a nothing day shirt. But I did really like it, and I think it only ended up being $3. So it was definitely worth the purchase. Thank you so much for watching my Palm Springs thrifting vlogs. I hope you really enjoyed seeing what they have over there in their thrift stores. I know I definitely did. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Have a great week, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.